Motherfucker. Alright. God damn it. I was in the middle of making a video, and the stupid alarm went off, and it stopped the video. And that's one thing I hate about videos on Android, is it seems like every time, like if you plug it into a charge port, or if you shove it up your ass sideways, or the alarm goes off or something, the stupid video stops when I did not want it to stop. But anywho, I'm getting back into an old hobby. Don't you fuck with me. Shit. God damn it. I'm trying to log into my work computer. Don't you give me shit. Don't you give me shit. We have special deals to thumbprint and all that other bullshit. You have to do multiple things. On top of you have to VPN, you have to thumbprint, you have to do all this other bullshit just to log in. And then you got your normal login. There's 16 layers of security. Could it be hacked? Everything could be hacked. But the level that this is, it's pretty unlikely, and if they do, we're not going to get in trouble. Now, let me show you guys something, because obviously you can see in the background. Let's start with this cabinet right here. Now, this cabinet is not permanently attached to my desk, which my desk is a mess right now. It sits up here. It could sit over here. Now, when I bought these units, you'll see there's 2 units right here. There's one, then there's another one. This unit thing right here actually used to be, it's made to fit on this section right here. So technically, it would be right here. I put it over there. I like it over there. I can put all my routers and all that shit over there. My printer, my server. It can all be over there. This one I'm going to keep this is a perfect size unit where it can actually sit on one of those standalone shelves, so it looks like it's made to be together. This is all modular bullshit. Now, this U-shaped desk is pretty strong, except for the part that broke. When I bought this desk, I tried to buy everything I could, because it was a graphics company that I don't know if they were going under or what the fuck, but I got all this shit for $100. And I can tell you this right now, this cabinet alone is worth $150. Everything, I mean, this cabinet alone bought this whole thing. But this section here, and I can't show a video right now of it, but it's not really as strong as you think they would make it. They have one piece of MDF supporting a corner right there, and it's going this way, so it's along this wall here, which I'll point. It would be, okay, let's see here. This goes this way, so the support is going this way. And it is, I don't know, about 30 inches wide. So that's fun. Over here in the front, there are two pieces of pipe, and I don't know if I could tip this down far enough without stopping the video. You can see the two pieces of pipe. Then there's this board that goes in between the two pipes, and then there's this board here that broke. Now that board underneath is only, I think, 4 inches. It's not that tall. And again, excuse the mess, but I'm taking everything out of the garage and bringing it in here and deciding what I'm doing with it. There's already a natural sag right here, and I think part of it is the house, but I know part of it is the desk. That's why there's only a little bit of water in this right now. This is a $29 gallon tank. I got it at Petco for 29 bucks. They're having a sale right now for $1 a gallon for their basic glass tanks. Nice deal. But down to this broken piece. When I took this thing apart, I tried to do it in sections. So there is a little piece right here that joins this piece and this piece together. So I took that off. We had this flipped upside down on top of this one, and something happened and it ended up folding in and it ended up fucking up that bottom board. I fixed it for a while, but now I'm adding a 29 gallon fish tank, which is each gallon of water is 8 pounds, so 29 times 8 plus there's 20 pounds of corn sized black gravel, so 232 plus 30 plus 20, there's 15 pounds of black coral sand, live sand, plus there's a 5-pound rock. So we're getting up to a 300-pound range. So I need to redo this and do it right. So today I'm going to measure shit out, and basically I'm going to go to a lumber store and I'm going to get some 1x6 or I think it's 6 inches right now. So even if it's not, I'll get 1x6, and I'll cut a piece that is the length on each side, sister them, glue them. Take the sister, I took some scrap MDF, I'll take that off, and then sister glue the 1x to the broken piece, and then I'll also bolt it so that it is tight, because the key thing in anything is it being tight. If it's not, if you can use glue and use the clamps and everything else, but if it's not tight when it sets, it's not going to be strong. It's only strong when it's tight. Same thing with bolts and everything else. I mean, it's just physics. So I'm going to cut a couple pieces that will sister to that, so sandwich the broken, glue it, bolt it, everything cool. Then I will fix this top board that goes between the pipes, and the pipes actually screw to the top. They got studs embedded into the tabletop, and then they have two pins that go into the pipes, that kind of those twist lock thingies. And I'm going to do something down lower because they're kind of spreading. So what I thought is cutting a piece of whatever is left over that 1x6 and measuring the pipe, which I think 3-inch, is getting 2.5-inch fence post pipe, the stuff you use around the round fence posts to hold on to the chain link, getting those. And if you get smaller than what you need, you can fit a piece of board in between and still keep it tight around the metal. I'll just paint it black and paint the board black, and that way it will keep it strong and tight. Again, tight. Tight's always good till it tears, and it's not so good. It's kind of bloody. It's kind of disgusting. That's one thing that never mind. But right now I don't have. I have the water that's in here is 10 gallons of pre-made salt water, and from Petco. And like I said, I got some corn-size black gravel down here, which you can't see. Let me see if I can turn these purple lights off. There's corn-sized black gravel down there. I got to even it back out. And then there's black volcanic style ash. Right here there's a fluorescent tube kind of on an angle. Today I'm going to go get a bio wheel pump from Marine. Oh, these LEDs, they do different, it does all those colors, and these ones aren't waterproof, but something coming later will be. Actually, a lot of shit that I do have is waterproof, so that's coming later. What did Marineland. I'm going to get a 200 gallon per minute pump filter set up, which should be able to do a 50 gallon tank. Now there's a 20 gallon tank. Now one of the things with salt water is you want to circulate the water. So what I think I'm going to do is what I'm going to try is take the inlet of that pump and actually take it to the other, kind of do an elbow and take it to the other side and drop it. That way it's sucking on this side but water falling on this side, and see if I can create enough circulation with a 50 pump that's rated for 50 gallons rather than one that's rated for, I think a 30 gallon would only need like a 100, a little bit more for a normal freshwater tank, but I'm doubling that. So I think I can get away with it. I just don't want, you see on these YouTube videos, everybody's got all these little fucking extra motors everywhere, and then the fish, it seems like the fish are not, they seem to not be able to use a big section of the tank because they can't get near it, because they got this big powerful fucking thing throwing them back around, and fish don't like that shit. So if I can create one that is doing a constant loop, That's what I'm looking for. And even if I have to add an inline pump to the inlet, just a little tiny inline pump, that would make things so much better. And then I could, what I could do, there's a couple things I could do. I could put a 10-gallon down here at the bottom, and then put two down sections of black PVC in the corners, have them come up, and then have a pump there that will take it down to the bottom tank, and then have the bottom tank cleared out by the 200 or 300. That way it's creating enough circulation, and then I can have the return brought back up, right somewhere right in the back. I'll try to want to get as much of the mechanics hidden and out of the way. If I can get I want to build a cabinet below this to hide a smaller tank to do all the cleaning and all that other bullshit, all the heating and all that other shit, so I can leave as much of the mechanics out of this and out of sight as much as I can. And later on I am going to go with the canister setup, even though I don't think I'll have to. If I can get a 10-gallon down there, or even a 15, I won't have to. I can keep with some of these new deals that sit on the back of it. I mean, they'll do 5 filtering types. So does the same thing as a canister. But I may go canister, I'm not sure. It all depends. So I may pick up a cheap tank to do that with. We'll see. Anybody who's done salt water, let me know what you think. But today I do get the pump, and as soon as I get that in and get this supported even just a little bit better for today, even if I shove just one 2x6, from the floor up to the bottom of it to help support it for till this week, and I'll be fine. I'll add the water. But let me know what you think if you've done salt water before, and let me know what you think about trying to keep the mechanics out the best way possible. And I am going LED lighting. I do have a cheap Marineland 30-gallon size hood coming for $30. Now, we all know that that's probably not going to last, because I have now some of this is blue, waterproof. You can tell it's waterproof because it has a kind of a white dome, a clear dome on it. Then I have some, this is waterproof, and I believe this is clear. I know this is waterproof and clear. So, I got plenty. Besides the multicolor. which I think I am going to do a multicolor too. And I can use an Arduino for a driver to do color changes and shit like that. So the LEDs are going to be fun. And I may even do Curry setup, which is like what's in these, where you have one of those. But I want to do RGB, which is red, green, blue, instead of just white. These ones here that are around the bottom are RGB. They're red, green, blue, and that's why it can do all the different colors. So let me know what you think, especially if you don't sell water. And again, this is just to play, to help me. Peace. This is peace. In Europe, this is fuck you. It's the other way around. Yeah, Europe is. In England, this is fuck you. And, they still use this as peace, but they use this as fuck you. Or is it the opposite? The opposite. Can't remember. It's not this. People see Simon Cowell do this all the time, but they think he's flipping off, but they don't understand it. It's two fingers there. There. I think I got it in every language now.